From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here, and taking the ball for the Mets, Shintaro Fujinami. Singing he's managed to rack up a lot of innings on the mound this season.
And Boog, this guy's getting close to 200 innings on the year. You know, there's some milestones that pitchers go after. One of them, 20 wins. But another one that we don't talk about a whole lot is that 200-inning threshold. To be able to surpass that says that, hey, they prepared themselves for the season. They were able to stay healthy, and they were able to pitch effectively enough to stay in ball games long enough to reach that number. Pretty impressive on what he's done, and it's not over yet.
And he deals. John Birdie in the box now. No balls and a strike.
First pitch, 7-11.
Strike two. He goes down looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Here's Joey Wendell. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1. Ground ball to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first.
The second baseman, Luis Arias.
2 outs. Base is empty. Luis Arias will hit next. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Miami down in order. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. This is Mets baseball on the show NYC. Back here at the ballpark, and on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo.
Well, he's been giving up a lot of hard contact this season. I mean, coming in, guys are hitting comfortably in the high 200s. So many times there's some bad luck, but then also there's just a little miss here or a little miss there that changes the outcome of the at-bat. We'll see if he can be consistent and make adjustments quickly in this one.
Bottom of the first, here's Brandon Nimmo. And a pitch.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
The pitch. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Fortes takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
The shortstop, Francisco.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he could put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Over to Cooper. Lindor retired.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Jeff McNeil stands in, entering this one second in the National League in hitting.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Mets go down quickly. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second, and at the plate for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Alvarez pulls that one down, and there's one away.
That is it. The left fielder, Ryan.
Now here is Brian De La Cruz.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. On the ground to first, Alonso takes it to the bag, and a couple of quick outs.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. Carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
Off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
The 1-0. That one ripped. That's back there. And caught on the warning track. Nothing doing for the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back. Here's Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
The wind of the pitch. Out towards right center. That's well struck. It bangs off the wall. Arise with a relay throw in there safely.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And first offering is fouled off. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he established that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
Check swing, and he held up. Yeah, Fillmore, kind of, I don't know, you'd say maybe an umpire's umpire, but really consistent, very fair. Outside. Alonso stands at second with no outs. Two now. Struck him out swinging. The notches strikeout number 150 this season.
Batting sixth,
Starling Marte up to hit.
Starling Marte.
And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
On the ground. Birdie fires over to first. Marte retired.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Here's Tommy Pham. And a foul ball. The 0-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that is that. One hit, one left. We head on now to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Now it's the DH, Jesus Sanchez. Sanchez hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. And the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
You know, Boog, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting it, the catcher, number 4, Nick Fortes.
And here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
High fly ball out into left center field. Pham on the move to the right. Puts it away for the out.
The right fielder,
Avisail Garcia up to the plate. Garcia, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Venezuela. That one lifted to left. Canna makes the play, and that will end the inning. And the Marlins down quietly. Still no score. Back here at Citi Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Mark Canha. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Now one missed.
That's inside.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Out of here. Mark Canha takes him deep, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Nightmares about that pitch. Perfect execution. It's not supposed to produce that result. He got hurt by a really good one there, but even a better swing at the plate.
And here's the rookie catcher, Francisco Alvarez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
The line to kick the pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The wind and the pitch. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Back to the top of the Mets order. So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one, 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
And now the lefty. And it's fouled away. And a swing and a miss. And there are 2 outs.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're.
And he's got it in right field for the 3rd out, so that'll do it. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Queens, all set for the start of the inning. And now for the Marlins, John Birdie. And the pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
You know, these Marlins, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Joey Wendell, the next up for the Marlins. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And that's in for a strike. The Marlins hitless so far in the game. The next offering misses. And that's ball 2. And the righty deals. The punch out there. Now 2 away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Luis Ariz stands in. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And that's a double.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Ariz on at second with 2 down. And there's a foul ball.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Goes to first, save. And there are runners at the corners.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Breaking ball down and in. He did a nice job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, up the middle. They get the force. 3rd out. Marlins strand a pair. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Luzardo back to work. Swing and a ball popped up, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And takes low for ball one. A little bit low.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
2-0, check swing, appeal to first, didn't go. Nobody out, runner at first. And ball four, two aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
And next for the Mets, Eduardo Escobar. Struck out swinging his first time. Popped up, and the infield fly rule called.
The right fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Pitch misses inside. 1-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
In the air, center field. Chisholm under this one. 2 down.
Now that's the center fielder, Tommy Pham.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Tommy Pham. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two outs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 left for the Mets, but they lead it 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, ready now for the 5th inning. And here's the first baseman, Garrett Cooper. Here comes the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that one is gone. His 22nd homer of the year, and we're starting over. It's 1-1.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Jesus Sanchez digs in now. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Escobar hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
The catcher, number 4, Nick.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Nick Fortes. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball there.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, right fielder,
Avisail Garcia, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 1 so far. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
And Garcia gets a piece. Oh, and 2 now. And down on strikes he goes. And that is that. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. All even now at 1-1. And welcome back. John Sharpie with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Mark Canha. The wind of the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, these Mets looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And now 2-1.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. The pitch. And there's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. First offering misses the mark. Canha aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's a 1-1. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. Chisholm got a dead run to his left. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. And there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Back to the top of the lineup, Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. And that is strike two.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
In the dirt, no advance. Good job behind the dish. The pitch. In the air, out towards right center. Chisholm trots over to his left, snags it on the run, and there's 2 down.
Now that the shortstop, Francisco.
Here's Francisco Lindor. And the first offering is not close. And that one fouled off. One now. Slice down the right side. Goes down looking. Mets strand 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here in Queens, new inning getting started. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, John Birdie. Fujinami back to work. That pitch in for a strike, 0-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Alonso steps on the bag, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Third baseman, Joey Wendell.
Now the third baseman, Joey Wendell. Wendell, 32 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2012. And it's 1-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
On the ground, McNeil slings to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Luis Arias.
Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 2. That one's in there, 0-1.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Next pitch is outside. Line drive. And he'll play it on a bounce.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. getting ready to hit. Swings and misses.
0-1.
Strike 1. You know, it's no surprise that Jazz Chisholm Jr. is good at baseball. His grandmother, Patricia Coakley, actually played shortstop for the Bahamian national softball team. And get this. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it hits the fence. In to score from first. It's 2-1. And he makes it all the way to third with a 2-out triple.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
2 outs with a man at third. Brian De La Cruz now at the plate. In there for strike 1. Fought off foul. Got him looking. And that is that. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Marlins 2 and the Mets 1. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the 6th. And now here's Jeff McNeil.
This is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Just missed. That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
The 2-1. Here's a rocket to right field. Garcia makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Pete Alonso. This guy with light tower power. Alonso goes 6 feet 3 inches, 245 pounds, and he's a former home run derby champ. Now that's smacked to right center. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next to the net, the third baseman, Eduardo.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Eduardo Escobar. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
That misses, and that is ball 1. And that's too high. And now 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's the 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2. Starling Marte up next. Two down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A rope into right, and that's a base hit.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Starling Marte up now for the Mets. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
High fly ball, right field. Garcia drifts towards it. He's there. He's got it. And that will end the inning. Mets leave 1. They're down 2-1. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th. And at the plate for Miami, Garrett Cooper. The pitch. There's a strike. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. And now 1-2.
It's a good take.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Canna moving under it. Puts the squeeze on it. And there's 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Sanchez in the box again, takes a strike. Strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes the bat's over before it really begins.
Fortes stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Next offering upstairs. Good eye in that spot. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Miami down in order, but they still lead it 2-1. New pitcher for the Marlins, Matt Barnes.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, 1-run game, and stepping in for New York, Tommy Pham. And he deals. Ball 1, no strikes. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Anthony Bender up and throwing. Puck, the lefty, warming up as well. They say it went.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. And a good eye there.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swings and misses. And it's 3-2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Waves at the Bender for the strikeout.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
And now here is Mark Canha. Check swing, no appeal. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And a foul ball. Next pitch misses way outside. That's out to center field. Chisholm makes the grab on the run.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco.
And now Francisco Alvarez. Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Steven Okert.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So the lineup flips over, and next is the designated hitter, Brandon Nimmo. First offering, and it just misses.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Next offering misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Kicks and deals. In the air to left center. Hauls it in after a long run. And that is that. Mets strand 1, and they trail it here 2-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and now the right fielder, Avisail Garcia. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well, kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
The batter, number 5.
John Birdie at the plate. No action in the bullpen, though. Looks like they're going to let him stay out there. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And that's in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Canna racing over to make the catch.
Up next for the Marlins, the third baseman, Joey.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Miami, Joey Wendell. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Wendell checks his swing, appeal to third, no swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. And the pitch.
3-0.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And the 3-0 finds the zone.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
Line to left, and there's a hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now for the Marlins, Luis Arias. Lined into right. Marte makes the catch, inning over. Marlins leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 8th. And now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. The pitch. And he dodges that fastball. Looking to get the tying run on base. Good eye right there. Miami's bullpen with some action. Dylan Floro, the closer of the staff, is throwing. The pitch. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1. Lindor swings and blasts one deep left field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Second baseman.
So up next for New York, Jeff McNeil, 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
The next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Next offering down low and in the dirt.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And the tying run is on base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Pete Alonso, the next to hit. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And that's in there for strike one.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Next pitch inside, 1-1. Kicks and fires. McNeil over at first with one away. Laser base hit around second, on his way to third. Here comes the runner. Now a relay to the plate, and he's safe. Tie ball game. Tie game here in the 8th.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Tanner Scott into the game.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Here's the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
In there, and it's 0-1. And a pitch. Now 1-1. Next pitch is outside. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. At the belt and fires. That misses, and that's ball 3. Starling Marte waiting to hit for the Mets. Next offering is fouled back. Three-two on the way. Hit hard. That gets through. Throw comes in quickly. Holds that go-ahead run at third, and there's still one away.
All over that one right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
2 on, 1 out. Starling Marte up now for the Mets. Nice grab. The throw. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, this has been a good, tight game so far, but now that error looms pretty large. I got to think that's going to weigh on him for a little while, unless somehow they can come back and win this thing.
And now the center fielder, Tommy Pham. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And a 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment move, get back on track. His team needs him.
In the air, left field. And that's the 3rd out. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Through 8 full, it's the Mets 3 and the Marlins 2. And welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mets, number 39, Edwin Diaz.
The pitch. That one in there across the letters. Singy, what do you got for me on that entrance? Timmy Trumpet and Blaster Jacks getting it done.
Yeah, you don't even have to be a fan of Edwin Diaz to get pumped up about that song and the energy in this ballpark.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Right-handed reliever. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Left-hand batter waits. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And that is gone. He sends it out of here, and we are tied. It's 3-3. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
And here is Brian De La Cruz in there for strike one. And a foul ball. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Escobar with the throw to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Garrett Cooper, the next up for the Marlins. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. And 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And the pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him swinging.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. Pitches in for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. That is strike two. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Canna settles under this one. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. But some late inning heroics as this home run gets us even again. We're tied now with 3 apiece. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Citi Field, bottom 9. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And here it comes. And that skips in the dirt. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Yuri Perez, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Floro getting cranked up as well. Next pitch is downstairs. And another ball. Brandon Nimmo in the on-deck circle. That's in for a strike. Out towards right center field. Grabs it on the run. And there's one down.
The designated hitter, number 9,
Brandon Nimmo will hit next. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
The other way. Jumps, but it's off his glove. He decides to hold on to it, and he's on at first.
I'm sure that feels pretty good after going hitless in this one so far. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
In the dirt, but no advance. That's ball one. Next one misses. 2-0.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That's a strike, and it's 2-1. Step off, throw to first. Back in there standing. One down, winning run on at first. Two. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Now back, second base.
Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets, known for his late inning heroics. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Called strike right there.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And a pitch. And a count 1-2. Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mets leave one, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, David Robertson.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Yuri Perez getting loose out there. Floro getting loose as well. Runner leads away at second. Bounced up the middle. Lindor on to first. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
Now back, the right fielder, Avisail.
A move coming at third base. And here's the pinch runner, Garrett Hampson.
Now running at third base.
Avisail Garcia, the next up for the Marlins.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And takes low for ball one.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And he grounds one to the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. But a run does score on the play.
Birdie.
John Birdie, the next up for the Marlins. First offering misses the mark. There's a line drive to left field. Canna makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Marlins 4 and the Mets. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Dylan Floro.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these guys better be ready to swing the bats.
Well, one-run game, and now the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
The pitch.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Action in the pen down there. Yuri Perez appears to be getting loose. The 1-0. That one fouled off.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
That's hard hit on the line. De La Cruz puts the squeeze on that one, and a quick out, number 1.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Eduardo Escobar getting ready to hit. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Pinch hitter coming on, Daniel Vogelback. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and one gone. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. And that one wrapped foul. McNeil, the runner at second with one away. Next pitch misses, and a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
The right fielder, number 6.
Starling Marte up now for the Mets. Trying to deliver as the hero.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
And the 1-0. The rise. Throw to first is in time, and that'll do it. The Marlins hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base.
Cliche, if it's not making dollars, baby, it's not making sense. How you picky with your art when you can't even pay your rent? Shit for years and years and years, but seems you haven't made a dent. All that dreaming you chasing, showed his face, then came and went. Feels like I'm out here scuba diving with an anchor, while my people fighting demons.
Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Marlins center fielder, number 2, had 3 hits in the contest, leading Miami past the